Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about some mods that I am currently using in my supermarket simulator playthrough. All of these mods are going to be confirmed working on update 0.6, which is the one that just dropped. So we're going to go ahead and go over these really quickly. If you want to know how to install mods, there are tutorials that I have on my channel that are still very much relevant. Although the mods talked about in those videos may be irrelevant or out of date, the process to install these mods has not changed. It is still the same, and you kind of still need the same stuff, and you need to look at the same processes to do it. So obviously the first thing you're going to want to get is the BepInEx mod. I'm going to assume that you already have this and you already know how to install mods if you're watching this video. If I am wrong about that and you do not know how to install this, you do not already have this mod because you have never installed mods before, go ahead and look on my channel to find the video that that gives you a tutorial on how to install mods in general. I'll try to provide a link down in the description. If I forget, please let me know in the comments and I will put it there at my earliest convenience. So let's go ahead and hop into this without further delay. I'm going to talk about the mods that I have. We're going to go over to the actual page of the mods here so I can show you what it looks like, and I can confirm that each one of these mods are currently working. So the first mod I'm going to talk about is a mod called Better Save System Revived. Now, there was a mod that I used to use to save my game called Better Save System, and it was a pretty good mod, but after a recent update, it got kind of messed up and people had issues with it. So Tempbito decided to resurrect this mod and fix it. And also, we gotta talk about Tempbito because this name is very familiar to me. This person has been going completely hard on uploading mods. They have so many now, and it's crazy how fast they are pumping these out. But so I'll do a separate video talking about this person on the work that they've been doing in the mod scene for Supermarket Simulator, because they have been working overtime, so I want to definitely give them a shout out, but we'll do that in a completely separate video. So this is a BepInEx mod. It goes in the BepInEx folder. Just drag and drop as usual and you should be good to go. Next mod we're going to talk about is called the Fast Forward mod. This mod has been around for quite a bit of time, and I've been using it for a while. It's had its ups and its downs, and it's had some issues or whatever, but it's a pretty good mod to have. You can fast forward the game when you're sitting idle or AFK or whatever, or if you just want to speed things up a bit. Although I will caution you that speeding the game up too much, especially during the daytime when your store is actively open and people are shopping, can be a problem. It does allow and enable thieves to move a little bit quicker, and it takes your reaction time for your security guard to catch them is a slight bit delayed because everything is moving so fast. In some very rare cases, it can cause their pathing and sometimes the operations ordering, I'm guessing, for your restockers to kind of mess up, and sometimes they'll just kind of derp out and you have to go in and fix that or whatever. So just beware. You definitely don't want to abuse this too much and just have it on full blast fast forward at all times. It could definitely cause some unforeseen issues. It is useful for some things, but I wouldn't really use it all the time, especially at like 10x or 5x speed. This is also a BepInEx mod. It'll go in the BepInEx folder as opposed to the Melon Loader. Next mod we're going to talk about is called Furniture Snap Place. This is one of my favorite mods. It allows you to kind of move around objects on a bit of a grid and snap them into place, as opposed to just like kind of free moving them and trying to do these micro adjustments to get it just how you want it to be. This kind of takes the guesswork out of that and the tedium out of that and just makes it very simple. It'll snap onto other, well, it won't really snap onto other furniture and stuff, but it will, when you're moving it, you'll notice as opposed to sliding, it's kind of ticking, if that makes any sense. You'll see. If you download it, you'll notice the difference immediately. Aligning up your shelves has never been easier. So if you have an issue with that, you want to try out this mod, feel free to do so. It does still work. Once again, this is another BepInEx mod. The next mod we're going to talk to is yet another one by Tempbito. It's called Less Needy Customers. Normally, a mod like this probably wouldn't be on my radar or on my top priority, But there is a kind of an obnoxious loud sound that happens whenever people need help at the at particularly the scales or whatever. It's pretty annoying. And just kind of obnoxious. So if you want to lessen that, you can definitely do so. I'm pretty sure you can go in and adjust some of the settings and to what extent these are lessened. Yeah, you need to restart the game for changes to apply. The mod default config uses vanilla value. So yeah, you have to go in and to the config folder where your mods are and go ahead and change whatever values you want to adjust it however you feel. But it's just a bit much right now because like every single person that walks into your store basically wants fruits and vegetables, and hearing that bell over and over is just a bit much. So you can use this one if you want to, more of a quality of life thing, but feel free. Next mod we're going to talk about is also made by Tempbito. We're noticing a bit of a pattern here. Like I told you, this person has been very busy. Less picky customers is basically the same as ignore unlisted items. They're pretty similar in the way that they function, although I'm not sure if ignore unlisted items even works anymore. I cannot confirm that, but I mean, if you want to go ahead and try it, you can install it and let everybody know if it still works or not. Fundamentally, these mods are exactly the same, so just pick whatever one you think works for you. But basically, there's a chance that customers will look for particular items, and I think that's probably where these two mods differ. Is the other just makes it to where flat out people just won't ask for things you don't have, but this one gives you a little more control and allows you to set the percentages and stuff. So depending on if you want to kind of just decrease the chances of people looking for products you don't have, or if you want to just completely eliminate it outright. I personally eliminate it outright. I don't like the fact that people supposedly telepathically know that you sell things that you don't actually carry. I think it's a little weird and doesn't make any sense, but I guess if the people here have internet and your inventory is uploaded onto your website or something like that, I guess that would be the justification. I'm not sure what kind of justification they're giving for this, but it's ridiculous. So it's probably gonna be going. The next mod I'm gonna talk about is a pretty useful one. It is Motivated Workers. Basically it's an auto booster, and essentially what it does is you can set it to where you have a percentage chance for your workers to become auto boosted as they complete tasks. Now you can set this, I think the default is like 10%, but you can set it to be higher, you can set it to be lower. I set it to 80% for the purposes of the recording, so I can get the footage and make sure that we saw it through the footage when I was looking at it. I'm not going to show that footage here or whatever, but when I do a showcase for this mod specifically, I'll show you guys what that looks like. But yeah, so this mod is really cool. If you don't like chasing around your workers trying to get them to stop so you can boost them, this is a pretty good one. It just kind of gives your employees a chance to just kind of motivate themselves and boost up. And I do believe it's of no cost to you too, but I have to double check and look at that. We'll figure that out on the showcase. So yeah, this one's a really good mod. Once again, made by Tempbito. Another mod that I recommend you check out is called Price Helper. This one is similar to the auto pricing mods from before, but this one seems to be a lot more detailed and have a lot more kind of visual aspects to it to make things a little easier for you to set it up. They got instructions and stuff set here to teach you how to do all this stuff. Very simple, very straightforward. You don't even have to go into the config file and change things in there. You can actually just do it in game. So once again, Tempbito coming through. Now, I know it may seem like I have a bit of a bias when it comes to these mods that I'm selecting, like, oh, you're picking all these mods from one person when other people have mods that do the same thing. Understand this. Tempbito has been almost single-handedly holding up the modded community lately. All of his mods are up to date, and all of his mods are basically populating the entire front page. So when I look at a mod and I see something that has been updated within the past week or two, something like that, I always prioritize that over a similar mod that has not been updated recently, especially how frequently this game is going. So just know that there is no bias here. I'm using the mods that are most relevant and most recently updated, which is the most important, because if you've been using mods for this game for a while, you'll know that it doesn't take much for a mod to become obsolete. A small little patch or update can kill a mod easily. So I am 100% prioritizing up mods that have been updated the most, which means I'm probably going to be talking about this person a lot because they make a lot of mods and they update them frequently. So take it up with Tempito if you got a problem with it. And the last mod we're going to talk about is a mod called Product Placement Helper. Essentially what this does is whenever you pick up a box or an item, it'll highlight the tags either in the store or on your shelf to let you know that those items are available. So if you, well, not to let you know if those items are available, to basically let you know when you put them. So if you have a relatively large store, or if your back storage room is completely chaotic and you've just been throwing boxes back there with no rhyme or reason, whenever you pick up a box, it'll automatically highlight and let you know exactly where to go to place it, so you know where it is in your back room or in your store, just to make that stuff a little bit easier. So this one is really nice. It was one of those mods that you see that you don't even know you need until you get it. And now that I have it, I kind of don't want to not have it, you know? So yeah, so check it out. Let me know if you like it. And that's that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are the mods for now that I have tested, that I've been able to confirm do work. There are plenty of other mods that I would like to check out, that I would like to use, that I have not confirmed work yet or just haven't been able to check out. I want to remind everybody that I am currently getting ready to move, so I'm going to be very busy. So please bear with me. I will try to get content out, but make sure you guys are leaving comments and liking the videos. That is the ultimate motivator. If you want more content, you have to let me and YouTube know. If you don't like the videos, if you don't comment, if you don't share them and all that good stuff, then you are literally telling both me and YouTube that you don't care about the content. I'm sorry, that's the only way it works. So if I don't see the engagement and YouTube doesn't see the engagement, then that's the only conclusion we can come to. So I don't really prioritize it, because you tell me I don't care, it doesn't matter to me, and then I'm like, okay, well, I can do it whenever I feel like it, I guess. So just make sure you guys are supporting the content, and when I see that type of push, when I see people looking and commenting and engaging and stuff like that, it motivates me to get the next video out that much faster. So thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, I will see you guys on the next one.